Food and Drug Administration has started sending a list of requirements to COVID vaccine manufacturers for the possible application of certificates of product registration in the Philippines. To discuss this, as well as other topics raised during today's DOH Kapihan briefing, we have Greg Gregorio now joining us live from Mandaluyong. Good afternoon, Greg. Has any company so far signaled interest in applying for a CPR in the country? And what would this CPR mean for the general public?
Charles, according to Food and Drug Administration Director General Eric Domingo, no COVID-19 vaccine manufacturer has signaled or manifested an interest to apply for a certificate of product registration in the Philippines so far. But following the news that Pfizer and Moderna are considering to apply for a CPR from the US FDA, Food and Drug Administrator Director General Eric Domingo said they have started sending out lists of requirements to the COVID-19 vaccine manufacturers who have EUAs here in the Philippines, so that if they are also considering to apply for a CPR here in the Philippines. Charles, CPR would mean that once a COVID-19 vaccine be given a CPR or certificate of product registration, it is a marketing authority for the product to be available in the market and be bought by the public, unlike if it is only given an emergency use authorization wherein a COVID-19 vaccine can only be sourced out through the government vaccine rollout. But according to Domingo, if a COVID-19 vaccine has already a CPR, its emergency use authorization will then lapse, and then the indemnification fund from the government for those individuals who might suffer adverse reactions from this specific vaccine would no longer be available, as indemnification fund would then have to be shouldered by the company having the CPR. Charles?
Thanks for that, Greg. Let's talk about this new single-dose vaccine from Russia, the Sputnik Light vaccine. How effective is this against COVID-19, at least based on what we know so far? And can this be used as maybe a second dose for those who have had the first dose of the regular Sputnik V vaccine?
Charles, according to Director General Domingo, based on the clinical trial data that was sent to the FDA, this Sputnik Light vaccine has an 82% efficacy. And though it is also manufactured by the Gamaleya Institute of Russia, which is also manufacturer of the two-dose COVID-19 vaccine Sputnik V, Domingo emphasized that this Sputnik Light cannot be used as second dose for those individuals who have already received the first dose of Sputnik V. Domingo explained that the components of the two-dose COVID-19 vaccine of Sputnik V is totally different from the component of the single-dose Sputnik Light COVID-19 vaccine. Charles?